Hi y'all, this is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? And this is the number one. You picked this deck, the Urban Crow Oracle deck. This deck is by MJ or Mary Jane Cullinane. And she was on one of those shows where she got startup money and she started creating these gorgeous Oracle and Tarot decks. I have a few and y'all should follow up on them. They're awesome. And she has a page. It's called The Crow Tarot, and you can find it online. Okay. So the first card I get for y'all is teamwork. Whoever you're in a relationship with right now, you need to team them up more. That means that to some extent, the two of you have been being islands unto yourself and not pulling together as a team. Well, in any real relationship, there has to be teamwork. That includes discussions. That includes just sharing private time. A couple of weeks ago, I ran into some people at the courthouse getting married. And one of the pieces of advice I gave them, like any other old woman would, right, is that they need to make sure that they have a date night at least every other week. I prefer it once a week. And it needs to just be the two of you, not your family, not your friends, not your kids, just the two of you. Not even your puppy dog. You need to be looking at each other. Because if you've got any of those other distractions, you're not hearing and seeing the other person. And part of the biggest thing that people need to know in a relationship is they are not alone and that they do have a partner and that you've got each other's back. But if you're not looking in each other's eyes, you're not knowing that. And so for y'all, especially right now, you need to be working on that teamwork. That teamwork is extremely important for y'all as you're moving through this next month or so. Mainly because it's still a tough time and there's still decisions to be made. And so we have to make those decisions based upon knowledge. And you need each other to make the right decisions. You can't do it by yourself. No man or woman is an island, except maybe a hermit. But even then, I bet you if they went looking, there really was someone who cared. The next card I get is preparation. What did I just say? Y'all need to prepare. You need to be prepared for what's going to come. And the best way to do that is by your teamwork. That's why they're pulling together. They're saying that you need to sit down and plan your future together. Not separately, together. Because if you're not moving in the same direction, you're moving apart. You got to be going this way. But if someone's going off this way and you're going this way, that person just got left behind. You don't need that. You don't want that. That's not a relationship. Okay, and we get ghost. This tells me that part of the reason that you're not pulling together and why you're not even preparing together is that you have ghosts in your past, as we all do. So that says that maybe you need to share those ghosts with each other and also do your shadow work. If you're allowing someone from your past to control you in your today, they are in control. Now, if you're like me, you don't want anyone controlling you but yourself. And the only way you're going to get there is for you to do that shadow work. Otherwise, they are still controlling you from beyond. They could be controlling you from the grave. Hopefully not. And it says communication. This says that the biggest thing that you in your relationship could be doing today now is communicating. One of the things I like to tell people is to use I messages and not you messages. For example, you made me upset is a you message. No, not good. But I am upset because you're owning your upsetness. But when you're pointing a finger at the other person, you're just going to put them on defensive. That's why you own it. Because you are the one upset. They did not make you do anything. Unless, once again, they're controlling you. So you need to communicate that. And you can also say, I had these people my dad was really mean to me. And so it's made it really hard for me to trust men. Or conversely, women or whatever. I'm not just picking on men. And have that discussion. And that way, the other person knows why you're reacting the way you are. But then you have to own it too. For example, one time my son started to make me angry. I started to allow my son to make me angry. Let's catch that. And I started to react. But I had to end up apologizing because I had reacted to what I thought he was saying up here instead of what he was saying right there. So you need to hear with both ears, the one up here too, and you need to own your own place in all of this. Did you play a part in the drama? Did you cause any of the drama? Did you enjoy any of the drama? And how can y'all move on and not be the same people after this? If he or you are not willing to make the changes you need to make, this relationship will fail. Now, that doesn't mean that you may not be together for the rest of your life, but it'll still fail. Even if you're together, if you're not really together, it's a failure because you're not really together. That's what a relationship is. Two people walking side by side along the path of life. That's what a relationship is. Not you and him walking this way, or you and her, or her and her. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying. You have to bring it in together and be one in this relationship. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text, 405-512-9400. We'll get you on my Zoom schedule. And, of course, subscribe to my YouTube page. Bye-bye.